to your last half of November doing tarot reading. I was going to say the holidays are picking up, and I just finished up my work at my muggle job, as I say. So finally catching up to you guys, getting in here with tarot reading. We are featuring the Wonderland Tarot, Alice in Wonderland, and we've got our Spirit Animal Oracle guys, and we got some awesome crystals in here today. So please like, share, comment, donate, subscribe as you see fit. All those buttons and information are below in the video description. We've got a few cards here. We saw one. I'm gonna do like we did Scorpio, where it's gonna just say pick one, because I definitely just want to get straight into the message today. All right. I'm gonna go right. Which one did we end up with, y'all? Came right back. So it was obviously the one, right? Just had two other ones attached to it. So Aquarius, number 28, clear out the clutter with the frog spirit. So this is literally all about making room in your life, very much physically at times, like clearing out actual clutter and getting it out of your space, because anything that is old that you don't touch or use, anything along those lines, stuff just taking up space, blocking doorways, hallways, that's where it's really getting into feng shui here, where it's starting out. And it's just saying how much that kind of stuff really affects your mentality and your productivity and the way you get everything else done. If you wake up in a cluttered house all the time, then you're always going to feel a sense of that stress, right? And it's the same thing inside of you, in your immediate environments, your workspace, your home life, anything like that. So you are in a phase right now, Aquarius, at the last half of November, where you are clearing out clutter. It could be in the process of doing holiday preparations and you're just like clearing stuff out as it goes. It's not necessarily like a time to clear out clutters, but it's something that's coming up for your reading. So you're definitely clearing things out, making room for things to come, or at least that's what always happens when we clear out the clutter, is it's making room for new things to come. So whether you are aware of that yet or not, ooh, hang on, this card like fell over here, then that is probably where we're headed. Just give me this one card right off the bat, Aquarius. So let's get in here and see what's going on. Page of Flamingos. So a Page of Swords. It just gave it to me in a sense like how my students are, which my students, I teach digital art classes. And so there's a lot of times where I'm telling them to literally make room on their computers and their hard drive to clear off any clutter or anything that is just taking up space on their hard drive or computers when we get started with a new quarter. And we just finished one. So that's what I mean. You're kind of in this phase where you either finish something up or you're about to start something. And so you're cleaning out old junk, old files, old things out of your life to make room for something new. And it could very much be something that you're going to study. You could be a bit of this student energy. Wow. Okay, Aquarius, I don't know what it is about you and your readings. I always get these weird body things when I'm in here for your readings. I very much pick up on my body when I am doing Aquarius readings, and I can really feel the energy in my body. Whoever listens to these videos, like, y'all gotta be the same. So today, right after I just finished that message, my lower back, like around my kidneys, is aching. And it's been doing that a lot lately anyway, because I've been sitting in a lot of office chairs lately, and I've been like catching myself rolling my shoulders forward, so then I'll roll them back, and like straightening my spine. And so there's something there about that too. Like, you could just be definitely been doing a lot of office work or some other kind of work. And with this being a Page of Swords, that's definitely a learning energy, communication, intelligence, knowledge, wisdom. Swords is all about that learning. So as far as, you know, intellectual stuff, if there's a suit for that, swords would be it. So it's very much just like you're sitting and learning. I think you're very tired. It's like, and your kidneys process things through your body, you guys. So that's the thing. It's the back of my sacral chakra. It's specifically the kidney area. You've had so much to process and filter and go through. It is time to let the waste go, right? It's time to let the clutter go. It's literally what's happening. You are, even though it's a swords energy and it's like the mental, it's like all the mental energy you've been through, like just settled through your body and is like now exiting the system. And that's where it's processing through your kidneys, your sacral chakra at this time, because that's relationships and things that were formed in that way, friendships, things that make you happy, your passions. There's a lot of that coming through, but you are generally like fleshing the system out because there's just, ooh, it just said like a lot of baggage. That's what I mean. Like there's a lot of baggage that came with all that. Not necessarily bad baggage, just like it was a lot, right? It's kind of just the general sense I'm getting right off the bat for your reading, Aquarius. So, ooh, hey. And we got this one that fell in my lap here too. These are your general cards here. I don't know why it's kind of doing this strange asymmetrical kind of balance here, but we'll go with it. What's this? Seven of Cups. Some of you aren't sure like what you're supposed to be clearing out right now. You're not really sure. It's like you get the sense that you're supposed to be clearing clutter out of your life and everything, but part of you's like, man, there's like just so much stuff to go through, or I just don't even know where to start, or you're just overwhelmed. That's where I said just pick one, and it came back to this frog, which is holding just the egg, but it's pointing out the circle shape, which is bringing me to this laurel wreath first, this laurel crown. So I think start with your victories and your good things, Aquarius, and that's where you're not, that's not clutter, you're not clearing that out, you're putting it in its proper place, right? That's one thing it started with, is like putting everything in its proper place. Each thing has a hat, it has a specific place that it belongs to and goes to. So if you're a little overwhelmed at where to begin, start with things that are like your crowning achievements, things that are your victory, trophies, awards, things you hang on a wall, things you're proud of, right? Those kinds of things. Those need to stay for sure. Hang those on a wall, and then you kind of start sorting out everything else from there. It's like you're a little lost at this moment as to what exactly needs to be cleared from your life. What are we processing? I think it's a whole bunch, especially with this Page of Swords, because they observe and learn. They can very much be a spy energy. Like you literally, it's giving it to me in the sense that you're literally the kind of person, Aquarius, that was sitting there listening. You absorbed like so much information over whatever period of time this is applying to you. And now it's time to process it, like I said. So it's like you absorbed all that stuff. Literally, it's processing through your body energetically. What's this? Two Pentacles is like exhausted. Yeah, like you've been juggling so much. That's the thing, is like you've been sitting and watching and paying attention and learning. Ooh, it just gave it to me like this frog's egg is my rose quartz orb here. So there's something that you've been watching and listening and paying attention to. Something very real, big and solid and beautiful and like amazing. And it's also matching up that color to the flamingo there. That's what I'm saying. Like, and rose quartz is all about self-love. Like you've been really paying attention to some of the lessons life's been handing you lately. You're still overwhelmed. You still got things to clear out. So where to start? Start with the positive for sure, because it's just reaffirming and confirming the message to me that like you've just been juggling a lot, where you've mentally been like sitting in one place, doing what you need to do, absorbing all the info. The rest of you has been in this balancing act of tasks and things, finances possibly, just different things that you need to handle. And it just gave me that infinity loop, and it said, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. So also, this is a 2 of Pentacles, and then it has that 8 shape there. We have the number 28 over here, and that's what I mean. It's like, you can't keep juggling, that's for sure. We need to drop one of these balls. One of these oysters, rather, in this particular card. We need to drop one of these oysters. It said for a time being. Like, it's just time to let go of some little thing on your plate. You've been doing a great job, is what it feels like, Aquarius. Like, you've been attentive, you've been present, you're observant, you've been learning. And something just say, like, it's the freaking holidays, right? Like, just take some time off. You're processing a lot right now. You're juggling a lot right now. Or you have been in that energy a lot recently, so it's feeling overwhelming. And you're not quite sure what to do with it. Kind of wants these right here. Such a strange little layout. And wants like one more mystery card, like right over there. Ah, there we go. Aquarius, y'all, this reading just pulled in some humor, and it was just so stupid. It was like, see, this card's out of place. Go put it where it belongs, right? So that's where it was like, and now it's got me straightening things up. Like, you're tidying up, you're clearing up, you're putting things where they belong. So definitely, if things seem like out of order and just kind of funky, like, go put it where it belongs. Set things in order. So now, we have this Queen of Cups under this 7 of Cups. I would say it's definitely you, Aquarius. It just said dazed and confused, lost and confused. You're getting the sense for this. And look, wait, hold up. There's an empty hat in her hand. And that's where it's saying, like, you're doing, yes, you will be literally getting rid of things in your life. Relationships, objects, situations, clutter for real. Anything that is still left cluttering your mind, that is making it harder and harder for you to juggle and balance your life overall. This is what you're getting rid of, and you're totally getting a sense for that. Look at this empty cup. It's like, look, it's empty, right? Almost like Spirit was checking on you, like, hey, did you make room for this stuff? Yeah, I did. I got rid of it. See? Okay, cool. Then, ta-da! Here you go. Here's your Ace of Peppermills, which is the Ace of Wands. This is, it just said totem pole. Totem pole for some of you guys. So there's something there about, it's kind of going to be the sense of ancestors. Like, and we do have the holidays coming up, so it could just be that you receive new items that are being passed down from relatives and ancestors. Something that is definitely like a hobby or something passionate, something that you can learn about, but also sparks your fancy and your interest and everything, right? It just said game changers, that it's a game changer. So there's something possibly coming your way that you're making room for. And especially if you are like a student or something like that, Aquarius, this could be, oh, it just said mom too. It just said mom too. Like, there's a mom helping in this whole decluttering process as well. So there could be a mom paying attention. And once they see, or a mother type energy, Mother Earth energy, right? So either way you take that, there's a bit of this energy watching you, and it's like, okay, you tuned in, you tapped in, you got rid of your stuff, cool. All right, now it's time for presents. And it like gives you, it just said antique. That's what I'm saying. This is a gift, but it's something related to something that you either already are studying or want to study, or people have been paying attention to you and have been noticing not only you're overwhelmed, but your multiple interests. And so there's a gift coming through, and it's definitely, it just said heritage again. There's something here for sure about like some ancestors, antiques, heritage, something personal. And when I see this peppermill, I do think of like old school technology, little tools and things that we used to have, right? That's very, like, now we just use pepper shakers, right? So that's what I'm saying. It's like older heirlooms and things like that. That's what's coming through. So you might be making room for heirlooms coming through. What's this last card? This one wanted to kind of be a surprise. So what's up with this card? Ten of Swords. Let me sit with it for a minute. Okay, that's weird. Really strange. It gave me this whole cloud up here, and I started looking at the shapes of the clouds, and that's when I thought it looked like a killer whale. So then it gave me like Shamu from SeaWorld, which we don't really like to support SeaWorld because they don't really treat Shamu and all the other creatures well. But I mean, SeaWorld's still kind of fun and cool. That was overall very strange. It's kind of giving it to me as a trip or a vacation. And it's like it's supposed to be really cool, but part of you doesn't necessarily think it's that awesome of a trip, or like the timing's really bad. With it coming out under this Two of Pentacles here, and then the Ten of Swords, like there's definitely something about like vacations and trips. And like I said, it's the holidays, so there's something here about vacations and trips, but I have the feeling like you aren't necessarily done with all of this energy. Like this seems like a stressful note in your reading here, Aquarius, where it's like, I mean, or like once the holidays are done and all that travel is done and all your trips are done, you just kind of like lay down. Killer whales are big animals. They're killer whales for reasons. And a Ten of Swords is definitely a heavier energy. As I've been pulling it for this deck so far, I haven't been getting the backstab betrayal message off of this Ten of Swords yet. It's very much more about the mental exhaustion that comes with a Ten of Swords, of being done with a situation. And with that coming out here at the end, also 28 adds up to a 10. That's what and then this, like I said, there was like a 2 and an 8. Like all of this adds up just to completion, but your completion, Aquarius, is very exhausting mentally. You're like, you just cleans that stuff out. You are making room for new things, and some of those are possibly gifts that come with the holidays, or it's just time for you to receive, I don't know, some kind of inheritance or something. But I'm definitely catching more of that holiday sense, and I'm catching this idea of travel here at the end, or like a vacation or a trip. But it's like it might just not be the best timing for you. You got stuff still on your plate, still balancing those finances, mentally exhausted, just been clearing all this stuff out, doing all this stuff, right? So now it's like, oh yeah, cool, now I get to go on a trip, yay. Travel's fun when you're rested and you have time and you want to do these things. Travel is not fun sometimes during the holidays because it's so freaking stressful, right? So that's really the tone and the message I'm getting off of here. So there's like a hint of some surprises in here. Let's get one more card on this other side to finish up your reading. And set and balance things out. So what's this last card here? Knight of Peppermills, Knight of Wands. Okay, the gift is being brought to you. I don't think you necessarily have to go get the gift. The gift is being brought to you, and that was just the final note that it really wanted to say there. Like, the gift is being brought to you. Whatever this is coming to you. People might be coming in to travel to you as well, depending on where you're at. So it might be a vacation for them, which means then you're leading them around almost like a tour guide to see your world. Okay, that's funny. It's just, there's some jokes in here, like, but you're definitely freaking exhausted. So some of this, like, it's coming to you. Some of you guys are traveling to it. The gift itself is coming to you. And with the Knight of Wands energy over here, you are so about that get in, get out, get the job done, let's get out of here type energy. Like, you're not down for standing about in one place right now. Like, you got things to do, you got stuff to do, you're freaking tired, let's go. That's your overall energy, Aquarius. Get some rest, y'all. Get some rest. Get some rest. Treat yourself for the holidays, of course. Get in, get out. Spend time with people. It's important. Be thankful for your gifts. Clear out the clutter. It's a little bit of everything right now, but overall, I mean, not a bad reading. Just not anything like, you know, yay, super duper positive. You got surprises on the horizon though, so there's like, it's like giving you little things to look forward to while you're getting through all this hectic energy. And that's what I got for you. Let me know how it resonates, Aquarius. I'll see you guys on the next reading. Thank you.